Okay, we're gonna start. We're gonna start streaming in a couple seconds.
But like, you have high speed, but then you have like.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hi everybody, welcome to the Mario Kart Open. I just want to start the broadcast today by saying how much we miss our brain who runs the whole show, Emmett. He's on a plane, I think right now actually.
He's probably watching this.
So we are definitely a skeleton crew. I'm doing the broadcast for now. I don't know if we're going to get a couple of more broadcasters. We had a wave of first level emails go out just about 30 minutes ago. So we're kind of putting it together as we go along. You'll notice we've got Grant and Fedot. These are your competitors for the final match of round 2. And I know it's kind of hard to see, but that blue line down the middle of the monitor there is the standings after the first 3 matches in round 2. These two guys are trying to fight their way into the semifinals, and in order to do that, they're going to have a higher score than somebody who's in there already. And we've got a couple of competitors. I see Nick is in the room here. I think, I can't remember who, there's a middle schooler waiting out in the hallway there for the semis to start. What's his name?
Bogdan, he's right there.
Bogdan. Hey Bogdan, how are you? You want to come in and just make some space?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to switch the camera so we can see the competitors for this match getting started.
Oh, it doesn't matter. As long as I'm good, I still keep it on. So I have to be.
All right, guys, do you want to start picking your racers and picking your gear?
Yeah, I just.
All right. So while they're doing that, I'll just run over some information for you here. And I've got 3 computers on the go, so I'm definitely trying to get stuff to happen in a way that makes sense. If it seems like that might be possible. And I'm just trying to get my Canva account open here on my desktop PC so that I can see some stuff that will make it easier for me to explain what's happening. All right, so I'm looking at this schedule of play here, and what that tells me is
Yeah, but that's the thing. My acceleration, I can go so fast.
our leader is Nick. He's in first place with 60 points. Zach is in second place with 57 points. Jan is in third with 25. Bogdan is in fourth, tied actually with 25. Adi is in fifth with 19 points. Josh is in sixth place with 15 points. And the 2 Logans bring up the back end with Logan Murph in 7th place with 14 points and Logan Braunauer in 8th place with 8 points. So, whenever we're ready, Zach Presley has stepped in to help with some of the technical concerns. Zach, are the racers ready?
Yeah, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Do you need a random number between 1 and 12? I pick 8.
8. Okay, so.
It's not 7, it's 8.
I lost one. That's 7.
Okay, wait.
There's 8.
There's 8.
So it looks like we're going to go Banana Cup.
Alright, whenever you're ready, press the button.
And the magic numbers here are 8 and 14. Grant and Fedot are trying to get higher scores at the end of 4 races, at the end of the match. If they can get above 14 points, they're going to push Logan and Logan out of the tournament.
Easy enough.
We'll just get them off the screen.
Sorry. I'm guaranteed to win.
What's your name?
Josh.
Josh. Josh, you have 15 points, and there are only 2 racers here. So yes, you are guaranteed to go into the next round.
Guaranteed to, right?
What's your name?
I have like 25 points.
Yeah, you're in.
Okay.
Hi, Adi.
Oh, I almost ran it.
All right, so the race is underway. Fedot jumps out to an early lead, and it looks like
I practiced.
Grant is having a good run. He's got to catch up a little bit here. Now, my friend Emma tells me that it's better to be in second place because you have less blue shells to deal
Are you
with.
kidding me? Are you? Oh, I didn't get. I got invincibility for you.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just making a little chart to keep track of some scores here for myself.
So I mean, people who passed around round 2 get prizes.
No, you only get prizes if you make it into the finals. Today we're going to play the semifinals. If you win today and you get into the finals, then you're in the prizes. And these are the prizes that you have a chance to win here. Everybody gets a Hot Wheels Mario Kart. Second place gets the Lego set, and first place gets the Switch Lilte.
Oh.
All right, so looks like we're into the third lap.
I'm failing miserably.
Oh, sorry, my mistake. Second lap. Fedot has fallen back to second. It's interesting. There's at least one player, Nick, went through with 4 first place finishes. That's why he got 60 points, and Zach came very close to equaling that. If we had a player who got 60 points, then that would push the other leaders down, and the placement in the semis depends on the placement after round 2. We're into the coming up around. All right, we've started the third lap, so this is the run for the finish line here.
He's my rival.
Grant's fallen back to 4th place. Fedot's holding tough in 1st.
Wait, so the finals are.
No! Okay.
I want to say sorry, or at least let Milo know we're thinking about him. He was also supposed to be a competitor in this match. He came through the first round with a strong score, and I'm sure he would love to be here. He's obviously not. It's been a real challenge running the tournament with COVID, and also we've got some first level contact stuff that's happened in the secondary today, as well as the ongoing political situation. So as some of the guys on the broadcast were mentioning yesterday, it's been great. Oh, and we have a finish. Fedot first and Grant third. So Fedot has 15 points and Grant has 10. Who's controlling the matches? We can go right into race number 2.
Go on.
Excellent. All right, so Grant with 10 points, Fedot with 15 points, and I think at this point we can announce that Logan with 8 points has been knocked out. Logan Braunhaler has been knocked out, unfortunately. I don't see Logan in the room, but that's going to be tough news for him. He's going to make a run up to the 4th floor and find out that he was just eliminated after the first race of round 2, match number 4, and they're underway. Sorry, we generally try to do a couple extra angles here. It's a little bit of a challenge with just me in the booth, but I'll see if I can make that happen for you a little bit at a time. Yeah.
Logan's not coming. He's first level contact.
Which Logan?
Murph.
Logan Murph? Oh, okay. Well, that's a break for Logan Braunhaler then, because if Logan Murph has gone home as a first level contact, he'll be unavailable for the semis. That is a lifeline for Logan Braunhaler, who is now going to move up to take Logan Murph's 7th place spot. And
I need to do better than Logan, and I already did. So
sorry, I had the wrong screen up there for you. Now you can see the race again. And in the background, you can see Grant.
Are you kidding me? I get by yourself.
Hey man, are you playing games? You're in my shot. If you're not going to watch the match, then go sit somewhere else and do games on your phone, please. You're welcome to watch the match, but it looks weird if you're not watching the games. Okay, good. I like that idea.
But when are we going to eat?
You're probably not going to have lunch today.
Well, we are.
That's a sacrifice.
Bro, I'm in last. I'm literally in last.
So I'm going to give up trying to do that. Hi!
I want the donkey.
You're working on this.
I want the donkey kong.
We need you to be the narrator.
I'm actually on the air right now.
Okay. Perfect. When you have
Can you
time.
show me where to sign? I'll be right now.
Okay.
No, you get a lot of money.
This is just going to take a second. We're in lap number 3 of race number 2. Hey Grant, don't move on until we get the scores, please.
Okay, I'm just last. I lost. I really lost. I still beat Logan. I'm still gonna be okay. I made it to the semifinals.
You want to just jump on and do commentary and I'll fill it in for you?
Sure.
Mr. Semeniuk's just going to step in for 1 second. I didn't get those scores, Grant. Do you remember me asking you to keep the scores up?
Sorry.
Can you tell me what the scores were, please?
Mine was like 11, and like since he got first place 3 times, I think he's like
Okay, I'll get him after the next race.
Mr. Hume, you can have them all at the end.
Yeah, I got you. Okay, all right, let's do that next race, guys. Mr. Semyuk's going to call the action.
You call it
Grant and Fedot
Oh,
are
man.
the only two racers in here.
Grant and
Fedot.
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 Fedot, what are you racing as?
No, I
I
can't.
am Waluigi on the
Waluigi, one of the most horrendous racers.
Yeah, he got 30.
He's dirty, but he knows how to win.
He does. He has
If you ever played Mario Kart 8 Deluxe online,
Oh.
you would see this cart every match.
Exactly. So
What
here
I'm
we go.
playing as.
Waluigi.
It's
Oh,
broken.
good start from both racers. Look at that. Just goes off the course.
It's okay.
Grant is trying to recover, but still in fourth.
I don't know candy.
Uses the boost.
Oh,
Oh, straight off the course. That's going to be tough to recover from.
It's
gonna be tough to recover from. 150cc is fast,
What is C?
as you can see. It's the size of the engine.
Bro, the thing is, like,
CC is the size of the
I
engine.
can't like take in anything.
Ooh, Waluigi's just
Like I'm just sitting there, like I wouldn't call. Like I'm
just holding that banana behind him for protection.
I am.
Here comes a red shell. Oh, and the banana keeps him safe. There he goes, just rolling through. The question is, when is that blue shell gonna come and knock him off his pass?
I don't get how that works. Like I tried that.
We're
and
not
it just,
sure.
Like, turns the other way. So.
Oh, I got moved.
Oh,
no.
stole some mushrooms. Grant's making his way back up. Oh, look at that.
Wait. Grant, so if
Oh, Grant. Oh, just gets the wrong side.
since there's no school Friday, how are they going to
Oh, Bullet Bill's coming up from behind Grant.
So Grant, can you sacrifice your spot for me to
And Grant's off the course again.
Next match.
No,
No,
the
tomorrow.
finals.
Tomorrow, finals tomorrow.
Oh, you
Are you guys coming?
You're rolling
No, basically, you can post. Like,
As we see, Waluigi just dominating in this match.
I need to stay.
He keeps on getting those bananas, which prevents anybody from being able to overtake him. Waluigi's doing a little dance, goes off the course. Will that hinder him? Not yet. He's got quite a strong lead, but no banana for protection. Oh, and Pink Toad is right behind him, but he's burning away again.
Yeah, it really is. Get the name
The
right.
only thing you need is the postal code for 03115, I think. I just been to schools and Good luck. Okay, I'm back. Wow, that is a tough act to follow. Mr. Semenya clearly knows his Mario Kart a lot better than I do, and he speaks a language I can only sort of vaguely understand. Anyway, which match are we in? Is this race number 4, you guys?
I think it's third.
Yeah, I think it's 3.
Okay, good.
like yawn and
And we're in the third lap of the third race. Fedot's got a first place going here. Grant's coming up behind on a 6th place finish. Oh, sorry, we missed the score at the end of the last match. We'll get those for you now. Okay, so Fedot has a 45,
Don't press anything, don't press anything.
and Grant has 19.
How? What?
All right, so at this point,
It's so bro. It's
those scores push. Yes, you can continue. Thank you. So Grant is now tied with Adi,
He's looking at points.
who has also 19 points. And Fedot's 45 puts him in 3rd place ahead of Jan and Bogdan.
Oh, Fedot has been.
So the order of play is going to shuffle a little bit here. But
I hate this map.
I think we're going to wind up with 7 competitors in the semis, which will be played later on at lunchtime today. We're actually about 2 minutes from the scheduled start time for semifinal A. We've made arrangements if the competitors are a tiny bit late getting back to school after lunch hour. We've checked to make sure that's okay with both the guys in the middle school and the secondary. It is. And so we're very, very hopeful that we can get these races off in the required amount of time, or the allotted amount of time. I have to say, it's been absolutely fantastic having the middle schoolers come up to the 4th floor of the secondary building. We don't get to do a lot of stuff together, middle school and secondary, but it's been really cool watching the older secondary players kind of take the younger middle schoolers under their wing and give them some tips and help them understand what's going on.
Like no one would believe if you came second. Like
Yes.
Voluntarily.
Please don't get third.
Yes.
Honestly, not the right match.
What you should do is like she come first and then they cover the.
Realized there was an email I should have sent this morning to Mr. Vlad in the IT department asking him about putting this this YouTube feed up in the
Let's go, Brian. Yeah, this.
Oh, how unfortunate. Oh,
Everyone is-
how
just looking for the email I sent yesterday. It's in
He's doing this.
a different box.
That was a really good time, actually.
How easy still set?
Second lap is underway.
How easy still?
And
Fidote's looking good in second position. Grant is kind of in a dogfight for 6th or 7th right
I'm
now.
beating Logan, so that means I still win. That's the only thing that matters, really.
I mean, you beat Logan. Isn't that much of an accomplishment?
If you beat Logan, then you like they said Logan or
Just listening to the conversation around the table here.
Two-wheeler car.
Logan.
These guys are very, very good at what they do, and they're definitely working hard to make it happen. Hi Vlad, comma, new line, new line. Would you be willing to put the YouTube feed up on the monitor in reception again today? Question mark. We are underway, period. I forgot to ask you to do it earlier, period. New line, exclamation mark.
The bots are boobies.
Yeah, but the bots don't count.
Yeah, but they're boobies.
Yeah, they're-
All right, so hopefully if you're sitting in reception having lunch, Mr. Vlad will be able to get that to happen on the monitor for us.
My sister's watching this.
Imagine having one.
The lunch and the bacon thing.
Imagine how like
imagine having lunch today.
Imagine having my life other than playing Mario Kart
You can
24/7.
see the competitors are
I know.
went
The
to the
reason
wrong,
I
wrong feed there. Send you to A.
No, I signed up because like
No,
Benjamin-
I'm screwing this up. Sorry, I got too much stuff on the go and I switched back and forth. Fidote has finished in first place in the 4th race, and Grant is heading for the finish line in 6th. And that's where it's going to finish, in 6th place. So I just got to get some scores here.
Well, you can just select. No, I just feel like
My goodness, we have another 60, and we have a 26. Now, those scores are going to move people around, and I'm just going to have to go to a different computer to track those swatches.
You got it.
So that was the end of the fourth race.
That was the end of the 4th race.
Can I go on?
Rankings.
Can I press the button?
No, wait.
No, they, can I?
So, okay, so Fidote's was 60.
There's so many sweats in this.
I think you
Not a lot.
No, but like.
No,
I'm not gonna lie, Milo has played this game only once. I think he would have done better than me.
Me?
He would have done better.
So Fidote
I
got a
should have picked a
60,
different card.
and Grant
Okay,
got a
I'm done
25,
with
is
this
that right?
stupid acceleration one. It's too fast.
I've only played like 2 times. And
It's just too fast. Isn't that something you want in a car?
Yeah, but in 150cc or anything like that, where you can have better handling,
What is
so
it?
then you kind of are
How
better.
fast your car was?
Make it a strategy.
Usually you want the best minutes.
We want the best. Yeah, this is what it's made for, but I don't need this as often as I
When are we going to eat
My
our
sister is like, when I play with my sister, she resorts to
The only thing that bothers me is when are we
So
going to
she's
eat
literally like,
I've never been able to-
Grant, how do you
she
do
like falls
Well, I'm
off.
not gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you.
How do you mini boost?
Don't tell her.
How do you mini
What
boost?
kind of sportsmanship
You
is
hit a
that?
button,
Answer
and then
that
you
guy's
turn.
question,
Listen,
please.
to mini boost, you perform a drift long enough until your tires will start kind of like
Grant, did you have
blowing
25 or
a certain
26?
color.
26.
And when you release your boost, you'll get a small lunge forward that is significantly faster than
How do
normal
you
tires.
So I'm now going to move these guys.
That is.
Oh, wait, isn't it like.
Or when you perform a trick or something.
Yeah, when you perform a straight off, which is hitting exactly behind the line there. When you hit it like random, or you would hit it and you get speed.
I just think I'll play better.
How do you see your CC?
You don't. The CC is speed. You don't just know what happens.
Yeah, but how do you see
Yeah.
Like those
You select it out.
Yeah.
Harry Potter.
So the first thing I noticed when I came in here was
And the tournament has been.
Like, I'm
Yeah. So that means.
I-
They made it like hard,
But
but not hard.
I never like watched all the theaters that were
So it's not
books
fixed.
like last 2 years. But I think the thing is I never saw the movies like.
Yeah, but I did.
You would have came in sixth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
because
my dad is like,
You sweat to
tell me
see how
something. Well, from the first part, I knew the same time.
Yeah.
But like, it's still like when you
And you got
Yeah, because I'm going to change my car, okay?
Yeah, I don't pick the right car either. Just pick flat.
He picks. No, you're the kind of guy who picks what
Yeah,
how
I was
the
in
most
this-
part.
I was in third or fourth grade. I was
Yeah,
in-
that's how you lose.
Yeah, that's how you.
I'm gonna pick the
only use those.
Yeah.
Except for how
Okay,
they're
so
literally
half-
so built.
nothing just
Everyone
happened.
fast, everyone would use them just because of
Well, yeah, because they look cool and they look
I'll be
and they look
honest,
good
if
and
they
they
just trying to make money now, so they're
I
just
stopped using them, Mr. Studio, because it's I need to get better banner.
I mean, I kind of like my card isn't the best card in the game.
But
My
it's-
card, Grant's card,
Yeah, yeah,
I like
yeah.
the kind of Mr. Studio art.
They just do that.
Oh, so that means, but the reason I'm not gonna use Mr. Studio.
They're just slightly different, but there's not.
The only reason I'm not gonna pick these cards is because one reason.
I'll be honest, he looks better.
My hand, it's in the ground practically.
That also runs the front too.
Look at the bot.
Even the last
The
boss
bot
of
is
Warden
like trading board.
That really shows the flow. Even the last bot got 2 more points.
More bigger MCU fan, but they're like
The only reason I failed in that is I thought it was the other
Yeah.
Look at Isabel, she has 10 points.
Yeah.
I did see Spider.
There is two different details. There's this one, but then there's another one that's all
No, there's only one you can get.
But then there's another one for an older system.
Oh,
But I played this map so much.
Oh wait, so I guess so I got
But thankfully, I was just going to Poland.
There's also Mario Kart
vacation
8.
thing.
You gotta play, you should be happy.
That's what we got.
Dude, at least you're in the semifinal.
That's right. My
Yeah,
goal
you
is
can still get a little popular card.
No, you only get a car, a little toy card if you go in the
I
final.
am claiming Wario. If I get first again,
I'm claiming Donkey.
Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong.
it's gonna be
Okay,
this
everybody,
guy
I'm so
versus
sorry that took
Jack.
so long. I had a little trouble with the program.
Oh,
Are there
we're in
8
the
people in
same
this room?
place.
9.
There are.
What's your name?
And a little bit.
So the-
Yeah, there are 8 people and a little
One,
bit.
two, we're in the same group.
Everybody stop talking and listen. Everybody stop talking and listen. We're on the live stream. Okay. So the first semifinal is in first place Nick, then Zach in third place, then fifth place is Jan, and seventh place is Adi. So Nick, Zach, Jan, and Adi, you're up.
Oh.
The second race,
Between me and you, boy.
the second race is going to be Fedot, Grant, Bogdan, and Josh.
Okay, so
Oh,
I need to beat 2 of you.
Save me.
So listen guys, listen. First and second place in these matches go through. Third and fourth, your Mario Kart tournament ends today.
Oh my god.
Okay, so your number one goal is to finish better than second. If you guys who are in the next match want to watch, can you watch from back here, please?
I'm hungry.
Oh my god. If I just beat 2 people, I win. I win.
Well, we
Yeah.
have time.
Bro,
You should eat your lunch
bro, don't
before
say
you
you're
play
so
if you have time.
bad.
All right, guys. Sorry, I just want to recap that really quickly. We've got some excitement going on here. The matches have clarified themselves. Our first semifinal match, Nick. Nick looks like he's going to be playing in the bottom left corner. Zach is going to be playing in the top left corner. Jan is going to be playing in the top right corner, and the bottom right corner will be Adi. The first place winner from this match is going through to the finals, which will be played tomorrow. The second place winner is going through to the finals on the B side. That's going to be played tomorrow. Finishers 3 and 4 are done. Then we're going to do it again for the B side semis. Yes, sir.
Clarence, the first race is correct, but no CPUs. Right?
Four racers on the track.
Sure.
I have Yoshi.
No computers.
Yeah, no,
Well, why don't you on the business race set maps to random?
So I'm sorry, I was just answering a question from Zach, who has stepped in for Emma to cover the technical aspects of the game here. He's our expert for today. This match, there will be no computers playing. It's all people versus people. First and second go through, third and fourth are done. All right, I got to switch my camera so we can see the screen. And it's there.
This is gonna be stressful.
It really is. It's
Items on
going
or
to,
off?
at least it's no box.
Say again, over.
Items on or off?
2 people.
That is a Zach question because I don't know what that means.
I will let you stand first. I will personally not throw any blue shots. You stand first.
You know you can call stuff.
Wait, what is that? But then it would just go straight first. This would have been the game without backwards, and then it would go.
Trying to get our focus tight for you there so you can see.
Alright, this is this type.
Nick, the answer to the question is as long as it's the same for every player, that's
We're racing in the finals.
and it's the same for each of the semis and finals, okay? So Zach, you make a note of what settings you're using and make sure they're the same for everybody, please.
Okay, that's difficult then.
All right, we're running about 10 minutes late, so I'm very, very hopeful that we're going to be able to get both of these semis off in time to get people to school on time. If you have a lunch, you should eat your lunch. If you're not playing now, this is your chance.
Well, my lunch is warm, I have to warm it up.
I'm sorry, I don't have a microwave.
Yeah, that's my issue, so it's out of way.
Okay, so when you get back to the middle school, you can talk to your afternoon class teacher and let them know that you were stuck in this tournament, and that if they need to talk to me to verify that that's true, I will be happy to back up your story.
Also, wait, I just haven't realized something. I'm a little
You got it?
Yeah, a question too.
Go ahead.
Four races, right? Four races?
4 races.
Four races, they're all randomly chosen, by the way, too. So they're all randomly chosen, by the way.
I'm sorry, just 1 second. What?
Each race right now is chosen randomly.
Okay.
Each race is chosen randomly.
As long as it's the same for both semis and both finals, we're great.
I have pictures of
Okay, great. Yep.
Alright.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen,
If you, let's say you get all the Hot Wheels?
No.
Yes, no, you get one.
Everybody who makes it to Friday's matches gets to pick a Hot Wheels car.
Oh, okay.
The second place, the person who wins second place in the A side wins that, and the person who wins the A side wins that. So the people who are racing for third and fourth, they get to pick the cars. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
I just never
Ready to start?
We are ready to start. Thank you, Zach.
I have the Yoshi card, so I go third.
All right, guys, this is semifinal A. Nick, Zach, Jan, and Addy. And the goal here is to get first or second place. Oh, there's a groan from the competitors. They don't look super happy about the course that's been picked. Must be a challenging course.
It was back on the Wii. Wait, someone's already in first. Oh, someone.
Are there going to be items?
Wait,
No.
which was in first.
I lost.
Just realized why it's so quiet in here.
I love this map. We used
I'm
to
lost
play it
without
back
items.
on my Wii. We actually have a Wii. We're gonna get one.
All skill.
I don't need too much. My Kart costs $60.
Yeah, well, we go to garage sales every day, so. Oh man, they changed this map way too much.
Exactly.
What?
Sorry for the interruption there, guys. I was just putting some speakers up so we can actually hear the game a little better. There's actually a fair amount of information that comes to the players from the audio. Nick, are you in first place?
Surprisingly enough.
Wait, someone just.
And Zach, are you in second?
Yeah, I'm in second.
Wait, someone just.
Mr. Hume, I have a question.
What's your question?
What if I eat my lunch at the cafeteria though? I take the school lunch. What should I do?
I don't know what to do about your lunch, man, because I'm all about the Mario Kart tournament.
Someone just did my card.
You should check in with your teacher, and I would send an email right now and CC Miss Grossman and let her know that you're here, and that you're not playing until the last match. So you're going to have to eat your lunch as quickly as you can after the match finishes up. Adi, are you running in fourth right now?
I'm third right now.
You're in third right now.
No.
Well, there's a little bit of trouble happening here for Zach.
Whoever is this winning. Okay, I can actually take a chance now to fall. I'm not going to. I have perfect handling.
You're watching the technique here, Grant?
Yeah, I need good handling. That's my issue. I pick too much acceleration, and that person's better at handling than me.
You think it's the car or you think it's the racer?
I think it's me. I think it's the car because the car I'm using has perfect acceleration. Like, it's practically at max.
Right.
But the car, I want like a less. I want high speed, but you know, but
But
not,
you also got to be able to control it.
yeah, that's what my goal is. Have
That's a
high
good
speed
goal.
acceleration and turning. So I'm
That
hoping to
is
get
a good goal.
Oh.
Bro, that final jump
Oh,
though.
that was close.
Almost there, man. It's almost there.
They weren't live. Oh my god.
Like, this is like a
At least
lower
we're
weight.
not
I
worried
actually did
about
pretty good,
blocks.
you know?
Those
The guy finished
You see the racers are dialed right in here. So at the end of the first race,
I thought the original lead was on
oh, we still have one person, I think.
Actually, use the steering wheel. Yeah, the steering wheel, yeah.
Oh wow, we have that steering wheel actually.
All right, so not a huge surprise here. We've got Nick in first, Zach in second, Adi is in fourth, correct? Third, and Jan is in fourth. So Adi and Jan have their work cut out for them. They have to try to catch Zach to make it through to tomorrow's matches.
That's true.
Yep. So let's go ahead and start the next race, guys. We're not keeping track of points in these matches because all we need is the placement. So once we know who came in first, second, third, and fourth, we know what's going to happen at least in one half of the races for tomorrow.
What was that?
Just out of curiosity, or just to remind you, when we look at the board here, I think it's on a different computer. Tomorrow we're going to have two races that are 1-on-1. So the two first place finishers from today's semis will race. The first place finishers will go head to head, and the second place finishers will go head to head. At the end of the first place match, we'll know who's first and second, and at the end of the second place finishers will know who's third and fourth. So once again, we've got Zach in the top left, Nick in the bottom right, Adi in the top left, and Jan in the bottom right. Correct? Adi, your top right? Okay, thank you. So Adi's in third, Jan is in fourth. Nick is well out front in first. Actually, he's not well out in front. I think Zach can actually see him from where he is. The real contest here is to overtake the second place finisher. So if you're looking at the center of the map, you can see that first and second have a good long distance ahead of third and fourth. It's absolutely critical that Adi or Jan make up some ground on Zach and reel him in so that they can get into that all-important second place position. I'm not sure it's doable, but that is the challenge. I just have to say a huge thank you to both Mr. Ligon and Ms. Grossman for being so flexible with the schedule and being so understanding of the complexity of making this event happen. It's been a real privilege to bring it to you. It's been a ton of work. We're really missing Emmett's guidance and expertise, specifically about the game platform. He's a very, very good collaborator. We're missing Sasha as well, who was a big part of our publicity and our communication, writing a lot of emails and getting the poster to happen. I feel really bad that they're not here today because obviously they put heart and soul into making the tournament happen, and because of the peculiarities of the 2022 school year, we are forced to press ahead without them. Looks like Fedot's grabbing some groceries down his neck there. Gonna be okay for the afternoon?
Probably about half an hour.
Okay. All right, so first and second are done. Third and fourth are headed for the finish line. You can see the distance if you look at the map in the center of the screen there. You can see the distance between the first and second and the third and fourth. There's clearly a sort of a hierarchy of Mario Kart talent here. Third and fourth have crossed the line. So once again, we've got Nick top of the heap, Zach in second. Who's playing Peach today? Jan is in third, and Adi is in fourth.
That's right.
I mean,
All
no,
right.
I mean, this thing, they're freeing 3 points.
The thing is, like, he won the latest race, right?
Yeah.
He won the latest race, so.
I'm wondering if it's mathematically possible. There are 2 races to go. Is that right, gentlemen?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's mathematically possible for the third and fourth guys to catch the second place player, which would be Zach. I'm not 100% sure that's true. All right, race is underway. Nick jumps out to an early lead. Hang on now, what's happening? We've got Jan is in first, Adi's in third. Nick is still out front. Zach is uncharacteristically deep in the pack with a 4th place. We'll have to see how he does playing from behind. Some players struggle to catch up once they're in the background, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case because Zach has just reeled in both third and fourth, and he's in second. and the game has sorted itself out into the order we're more accustomed to seeing now. Nick is out front, comfortably cruising the course.
Can I move that chair back?
Yeah, you bet. Just heard Adi. I'm not sure if he was asking a question out loud or just thinking out loud, saying, "How did you do that?"
Let's need a couple more signatures.
Oh, okay.
We got the same controls, but somehow he's
And I'm
Funny,
not in charge.
dude,
I'm not
I
in
noticed
charge.
the Mario Kart tournament.
Do it here.
No, he got spelled like he was spurred and thing pulled him up and he was like,
These two, they're not that good. They only won because no one else showed up and they got like really lucky.
No, come on, Zach.
So we should be able to easily
I wouldn't be
Yeah,
able
we
to.
could easily go.
I'm far enough from it.
I'm not worried about these guys right now.
Yeah.
I could take them, but it would be. I would have to really sweat.
You would have to go into your super standard.
All right, so I'm sorry, I was just helping Mr. Semyuk out a little bit there. I come back, and it looks like the game is more or less the way we left it. Nick well out front, Zach a little ways behind, and then third and fourth are a fair distance apart this time as well. So I'm just trying to read the map in the middle of the screen there. Actually, it looks like there's third and fourth are going to jockey back and forth a little here. They're right on each other's tails. You can see them on the right side of the screen. Adi lands his glider flight in third place. And
No!
You missed the turn.
Jan came out of nowhere and pulled into third position.
Oh no!
All right, clearly the competitors are into it. No surprises. We've got pretty much the same results we've been seeing all the way along. First place for Nick, second place for Zach, third place for Jan. Sorry, Adi has jumped up into third place, my mistake, and Jan has dropped down into fourth place. All right, let's start that final race. I have to say, it looks to me like we're gonna be watching Nick and Zach go through to the finals, which will be tomorrow, same time.
Yeah, if you're in first place right now, you're fine.
I don't know if they can.
You can hear some of the competitors for the second semifinal race giving advice to the guys who are in the semifinal A match right now. We're underway. Keep your eye on.
Then you have that you can left.
Keep your eye on top left. That's Zach, third place, and he's in a dogfight for second there, and he's passed. He's gone by Jan,
It's kind of a
and he is in the usual second position,
No.
right on.
No.
No, I see it.
Trying to see if I can spot Nick. There he is up ahead. If you look in the top left of the screen, you're looking at Zach's view, and they're just coming up to the lap. Gone through in second position. Third and fourth are tight-ish. Fourth is actually fairly well back from third right now. That's Adi trying to make a good show of it here in the second lap.
The difference between this map and the original is that it's just kind of like there's an extra spot. Like there's more distance. Oh. He's gonna take
Hang on now, Zach just did a
Is
little
it-
detour
is
on the
it-
side of the road.
No. Zach, you could have done
And that has actually allowed Jan to creep up into second position.
it. And that cuts
Under a lap to go.
Bro, wait.
Regardless of the finish of this race, I don't know what's going to happen with the points, but I think it's very, very unlikely that a second place finish will move Zach into second position overall for the match. I'm fairly confident we're going to see Zach and Nick go through.
He's gonna try and do the no, he's not. Oh, I said he would.
Or is he? Oh, he's playing with them.
Bro, Isabel being
Oh.
salty.
Nick's taking his time at the finish line there, a bit of a hot dog move.
Bro, Isabel being
All of us
salty.
had a bad start.
There are volumes and volumes of YouTube videos, people celebrating too soon. Obviously, Nick doesn't watch very many of those. All right, so end of the third race.
Oh.
And we see our finish. Oh, we've got a swap in third and fourth place. Looks like Adi is now in fourth and John is now in third place.
But it don't matter.
Doesn't really matter at this point.
We're going for a perfect game. Wow.
Good game, everybody.
Yes.
Thank you.
So our final rankings here at the end of the match.
You got my.
Almost 40 points.
So just let me make sure I got it. Nick and Zach. And who had third place?
Yeah.
Jan
Zach.
and
You have a
Adi.
little sister.
All right.
What's her name? Yeah, I have her in most.
Adi, Jan, would you mind joining me at the booth for a second, please?
Who's that phone?
Thank you very much.
Get your phone.
Okay, so Adi and Jan, come on up. Obviously, you must be disappointed. You're not going to go through and get to play on Friday. You
That's
made it through.
unfortunate, yeah. I'm just lucky to be here because
How do
I
you
knew
feel?
nothing of the game and it was so fun playing, you know.
Cool.
Of course I didn't win, but that's part of it.
Thank you so much for being a part of it. Take care of yourself. Jan, pretty great result, don't you think? I'm sure you're disappointed that you're not going to play on Friday, but making it into the semis must feel pretty good. There was a big conversation going on here between you and some of the other players. What sort of stuff were you talking trash, or were you getting tips and help, or what was going on? Were they teasing you or helping you? A little bit of both. Hey, listen, man. Thank you so much for being a part of it. Congratulations. Good luck, and I hope we see you again when we do it next time. All right, take care.
I'm number 4.
All right, guys, we're into the semifinal round. Match number 2. I just have to switch my angle here so we can see the screen. And we have 4 new competitors. Yes. You're done for the day. You can take off if you want. You're good.
I am the donkey dog.
All right. Oh, I'm just zoomed in a little bit tight here. Let me fix that.
Thank you.
Take care, guys. Good luck. Congratulations.
Wait, I want to see my stats. Where's the B?
Sorry, the zoom on this thing is just a little bit twitchy. There we go. I think that's pretty good. You can see that whole screen, right? So there you can see.
No, what are you doing? Come on.
Okay, someone doesn't know how to play.
Someone keeps smashing buttons.
Yeah.
Wait, we're supposed to switch because I'm there.
Oh wait, Donkey Kong's on Mr.
I'm
Scooty.
third.
Josh?
Oh, you're right. Picking one of the good guys.
Yeah.
I'm so
Log on?
What are you doing, Isabel?
We're switching. I'm here and he's up there.
Oh, good. Okay, so top left, bottom right, top right to note.
Top, the bottom right.
No way you're bringing that. Oh, okay.
All right.
Wait, how do I
Yeah, it is, but it's kind of hard to control.
Where's the B?
Or where's like?
The
Okay,
B,
so I'm
well,
here.
yeah,
Oh,
there.
is this the B?
Yeah, that's what I have.
Sorry, I've got 2 computers on the go. I'm just trying to bring up the
You hit minus.
the screen that we need here. So this is the semifinal B side. Fedot finished second place overall with 60 points in round number 2. Grant came through round 2 with 26, Bogdan with 25, and Josh brought up the tail end with 15. And so if we go by those numbers, I think what you can predict is Fedot out front, Grant in second, Bogdan in third, and Josh in fourth. Remember, we're in the exact same situation we were in the other semifinal match. These guys are trying to get first and second place. First place will wind up on the A side tomorrow and be competing for first and second overall in the tournament. And sorry, I'm trying to move that. And the second place finishers will compete in the B side for third and fourth. So the guys are picking their weapons for this round here. So grateful. Say again?
Everything's ready. All we have to do is press start.
Oh, let's go. Don't wait for me, you guys. All right, so just to confirm, Josh top left, Grant bottom left, Bogdan bottom right, Fedot top right.
Oh, it's not a Grand Prix. Who? Oh, because the first time it was
And we're back to the screen there. Sorry about that, I was on the wrong screen.
Oh, I'm second. I'm in second.
A and B.
Okay, my goal is to get third.
I missed that first start.
Wait, where's Grant?
Bottom right. Bottom left.
Hi!
Okay, so Josh and Grant are in a fight for third and fourth. Bogdan looks like he's jumped out to first place, and Fedot.
No, he's in second.
Bogdan, are you on the top?
Isabel. Get over here, you two. No. Wait, Grandpa, you go. Drive.
It's funny how different the origin is.
It's not a gorilla.
That's a donkey kong.
I was just having a quick chat with
Yes.
Zach, who has stepped in to look after the technical side of the racing. Without Emmett, we're a bit high and dry, so I really can't thank Zach enough. He's going to give up a couple of lunch hours to help us out. He's desperately cramming lunch down his throat right now, which is interesting.
I keep going off track.
It's a big sacrifice these guys make to be a part of the tournament. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff that you don't get to do, and obviously it jacks up your lunch schedule. So we're grateful to the competitors. We're really, really grateful to, as I said before, Mr. Ligon and Ms. Grossman for making the tournament possible. And if you're a teacher and you have one of our competitors in your afternoon classes, they're going to have to grab a quick bite. So if you're waiting for Grant or Bogdan or Josh or Fedot, it might be a few minutes late.
I'm not a freaking gorilla.
And we appreciate your being flexible. All right, third lap, headed for the finish line. Fedot's out front. Bogdan's in second. Josh is in third, and Grant is pulling hard for fourth.
I can recover.
Definitely. There's 3 races to go after this one.
Keep down the rest.
All right, so first and second came through.
Yes, okay. Stop.
Third's
That's it.
done.
You keep asking me the exact same question every
Grant
time.
has brought it in, so let's see where we're standing scores-wise here. Okay, Fedot, you're green, right? Okay, so and Bogdan, you're in second.
I'm gonna destroy you.
All right, let's start that next race. Who's got the controller? Who's got the controller to start the next race? Let's go. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
This button. Okay, don't hit any of the buttons. Oh no. I think it's not. Grant, please be lying and be acting.
Don't do that.
Bro, he did the fail. Oh.
All right.
No.
So if you're looking at your screen now, you can see Fedot on the left. That's your first place after the first match, first race of the semifinal match B. There's Bogdan. He's in second place. And if I have a quick look over at the other side, there's on the right is Josh. He's in third place, and Grant is in fourth place right now. Let's go back to the main action.
Stop, then I got confused.
Grant is having a much better race here. He's in second place right now. This looks like it might be a closer match overall. Would you agree, Zach?
I would think so, yeah.
I'm actually better at this map.
I think,
Like I said, I'm good at this one.
It was hard to figure out how.
Knowing the map really helps.
Yeah.
Knowing the map really helps. That's the beauty of randomized maps. Like it gives everyone like a kind of some advantage, some disadvantage, but it's pretty good stuff.
Yeah. How different do you think it is for the players playing just against each other with no AI to play against?
I think it's all based on skill. When it comes down to things like this, it just gets even as good friends. You know, there's nothing, no advantage to the item. There's nothing else to distract you. No CPU is getting at you. It's all just user control.
Yeah. Sort of a more pure race.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think if we do a tournament like this again next year, we should consider doing that in the earlier rounds, or do you think it's more exciting to have more players on the field?
It's more exciting to have. I mean, for qualifiers, obviously, I mean, you want to know if you want to know if you know how to play the base games. I mean, you basic and everything.
Yep.
And then when it comes down to the real matches, you could, what they can do. So
Yeah,
I guess if you wanted to do that.
Yeah, okay. I just found out yesterday, I'm super happy actually, Zach is giving serious thought to joining the media team next year.
He signed up.
This tournament is actually a project for the media class. So when we were casting around for stuff to do, Emmett was pretty passionate. He wanted to do some kind of an esports tournament. And it has been a lot of thinking to work around the restrictions of quarantines and first level contacts, and we've lost a lot of players. A lot of players have been unavailable to play on their day, and so we've had to send some hard emails. Milo Billing was supposed to play in that final match of round 2 and was unable to compete because of a quarantine requirement. So it's hard when it happens, but
It's difficult, but when it does happen, it's great.
well, I mean, it's when we get to the end of the process, I think we're gonna feel good about the work we've done. I do feel bad about the people who didn't get to do it.
Yeah, it always sucks when you can't do something like
For sure,
yeah.
for sure, yeah. Oh, a little bit of movement
I
there.
feel like they purposely gave me this.
We're coming at the end of the second.
Yeah, this is the second race. I haven't been actually watching the races closely, so it looks like Fedot is going to take first place here. Bogdan is in 4th. That's a very different finish for him. Oh, wait a minute.
You got stuck.
What happened there?
You got stuck against the wall.
Interesting. Interesting.
Because I stuck.
You got stuck. You got stuck. All right, so it looks to me like I've got Fedot is still in first. Who's number 2? Who's Isabel?
I'm last. Skip. Just skip. Just skip.
Josh, don't advance to the next race until we get the scores, okay? I don't know who's in first and second and third now. You gotta wait.
7 laps. This is an 80 course. This one is just around like a 8500 course, but it's 7 laps.
7?
Yes.
Oh, it's an oval.
It's just an oval.
Oh my God, it's just like a foot race.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So therefore it's just super short.
It's a 7-lap oval. That's the concept of this one.
Yeah, it's like going to like the National 500 or
Working
something.
on this map is kind of dumb.
Well, I mean, it was super popular back when I was releasing double maps. That's because you could throw giant shells. No.
Just going to try to show you a little bit of the racers here. Normally we've got at least 3 people in the broadcast booth, so doing it all myself means that the quality of the broadcast is going to suffer a little bit. But I do think it's interesting to watch the faces of the players here in the So I was worried with 7 laps. I thought it might be a longer race, but it's actually going quite a bit faster. It's
just an oval.
It's just a flat oval. What did you say? It was like an IndyCar race.
Yeah. It's like a good old NASCAR race.
Yeah, there you go.
You just realized.
Okay, I think we're into lap 5 now.
Remember, I'm going to need ibuprofen for my hair.
I'm going to lose my voice if I have to do this tomorrow, too.
Yeah.
Lap 6 is underway. Good.
Don't do that ever again.
Now, am I reading this properly? Grant, do you have a first place finish there?
Because I'm God's you have baby.
That was a yes.
That was a yes.
I'll translate. That was a
Fedot's
yes.
going to have to settle for his first second place finish, I think, of the tournament, if I'm not mistaken.
It's so annoying.
Oh yeah, my bad. Yeah, that kind of a little bit drift, but it's alright.
A little bit.
Yeah, it's not bad. I haven't used my Switch in months.
All right, there's Josh bringing it home.
Yeah.
This monkey's good at racing. This monkey's actually good at racing.
Look at this.
He's like hitting his head.
Come on, Bogdan, get it over the line there, buddy.
Because you're not actually turning 100%. Then how do I turn it? Because you gotta
All right.
move it. You
Josh,
gotta
leave those scores up, please.
Oh yeah, Bogdan.
Don't advance, don't advance. Don't advance, don't
Don't
advance.
even never do it.
All right, so Fedot in first, correct? Who's dry bones?
Me.
Grant is in second.
Bro.
Who's in third? Who's Isabel?
Who's Isabel?
Wait, how many?
Who's Isabel? Okay.
Bogdan is in
Isabel.
third.
This is the third race.
And I'm
This
last.
is the third
And
race.
then Josh is
Imagine
double.
if Baby Park again.
All right, let's go. Next
Last
race.
race.
Good job.
Now you have PTSD from Baby Park. for
You
good
guys,
job.
this is really cool. This is a little more. The last race was kind of a done deal from the
Oh,
get-go.
sweet, sweet.
Here we've had a couple of changes in leadership. Right now, if we stopped right now, we would see Fedot and Grant playing on Friday in first and second. This is a big race. It's kind of all up for grabs. I would say Fedot is probably might be out of reach. I wouldn't say that for sure without being able to check the numbers, and I don't have time to do that right now. But and now we have Bogdan in third, Fedot in first, Grant is in second, and Josh is in third. This is a 3-lap race. It's a little bit more complex as kind of tracks go.
You don't hit the button, you turn. You drift the direction you turn.
This is it, guys. It's coming down to this.
No. No. Oh god, I'm getting stuck.
It's funny when the
I'm getting beaten by Bogdan. Help.
when the match is on the line, the controller sometimes feels a little smaller in your hands, and it's a little bit harder to make the car do what you want it to do. Different racers handle pressure differently for sure. All right, we're all 4 racers are into lap 2 now.
Even when playing an intense game and, and you're close to a new best, that even just clicking becomes harder.
Right.
It's crazy.
It's funny how much of the game happens in your head.
Really, yeah.
I think sometimes the key to life is just to stay frosty when things are tense.
Whatever happens, happens.
Oh, okay, those phones actually saved my life. Thanks.
Okay.
Ow, 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 ow.
Oh, I was just about to say Fedot's just cruising, and then he flipped at endo and got off the track for a little while, but it hasn't cost him anything in terms of placement.
Let's go.
Comfortable lead over Grant, who's right now in 2nd place and looking good for a passage to Friday. Half the field is in the 3rd race.
I'm better at Mario Kart than her, so I just need to win. I don't care which placement. No.
I'm just trying to get a sense of whether or not it's going to be possible for Bogdan to catch Grant and jeopardize his trip to Friday, but I don't know if that's true or not. Fedot is heading into the last chicane. 1 more hard left to get to the finish line. He's going to cruise easily to a 1st place. Barring a terrible mistake, I think Grant is going to go through into 2nd place as well. And there it is. Grant in 2nd.
This is the beauty of the Switch.
That's decent.
All players with one, two players with 1 floor.
Yeah.
Beauty of it,
I gave you first.
You, yeah, you
boys
gave me
and girls,
first.
that is a
I
wrap.
thought I had to turn with this thing. No,
That was
it's not.
good.
What
So
thing?
Fedot is in 1st.
You have to
Grant
turn
is
that
in
thing.
2nd.
Yeah, but like this.
And that's
Bogdan is in 3rd.
a wrap.
And Josh is in 4th.
We all just stayed in our placements. We didn't move at all.
All right, so there you see it. The field is through. Semifinal match B is done. And we are finished our slate of races for this Wednesday. Join us tomorrow. You know, I just realized I've been saying Friday. Tomorrow's Thursday. Friday's parent-teacher conferences. We'll be back here in room 40. Zach, you want to step in?
Oh, okay.
We'll be back here in room 40 for the semifinal A and B matches. Semifinal A will be the 2 first place finishers from, final A will be the 2 first place finishers from today. Final B will be the 2 second place finishers. So today we're going to say goodbye to Josh and Bogdan, who made it all the way to Wednesday afternoon. Come on up and say what you got to say.
To all the people watching, well, it was a nice try. I just wanted the car.
Yeah.
I knew I wouldn't get the Lego or the Switch, so I was just trying to get this car. And
You
just,
did very
it
well.
would be a good present for my brother.
It was a good race.
I mean, if somebody will give me their car, I'll be happy.
Somebody gave me a car. I'd be happy to. Bogdan, keep over the Lego set there and let us know. Did you have a good time? Was it fun?
Yeah.
Did you make any new friends? Did you meet anybody you didn't know before?
As long as you
How did you like playing against the secondary guys? Did you get to play against anybody in the secondary?
Yeah. They were tryhards.
Were they nice?
I guess.
Did they treat you okay?
Maybe I'm not worth it.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for being a part of things.
Because of baby part. Can we
Grant, would you mind coming up here for 1 second? You are the most excited Mario Kart racer I have ever met. I got to tell you guys, 9 seconds after we sent out the sign-up form, I got an email from Grant asking when it happens, where it happens, what kind of car do I get to use, how do I win, who's going to be there, what's the prize. How do you feel? You're in the B-side final. You're guaranteed one of the cars.
I'm actually really excited because I'm just
Give me the Yoshi car.
if I win, I wouldn't be like if I got this, I would actually be very happy. I know I'm not gonna get the Switch now, but I don't really care. I just if I got Legos, I seen these at the store. I actually really wanted to kind of get them,
What?
so I'll be actually pretty happy.
Nice. All right.
Okay.
Fedot,
Hey,
great finish.
it was great.
You never really seemed like you were in any trouble.
There was like once or twice, I think it was on the first race where I almost didn't make it into first.
And baby pork.
And, okay, please don't mention it.
I wouldn't have said it. That was him. That was
Okay,
Grant.
Grant, please don't.
All right. You'll be back here tomorrow, right?
I'll be back here tomorrow.
Good luck. Good
Thank
luck.
you.
Great job.
I'll need all of it.
Zach, would you mind just stepping in for 1 second? I gotta tell you, Emmett, I'm so sorry you're not here. I really wish you were here. Zach, thank you so much for stepping up. He's going to be in here tomorrow. He'll be in the A-side final. He's one of our first place finishers. And he's also going to help us out with the technical side because I'm a bit of a spaz when it comes to Switches and Mario Karts. Thank you guys so much for watching. You want to say hey to anybody?
Emmett, if you've never seen this, thanks for giving us this opportunity.